The Gators headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Bringing it back. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The run inside. It's Jackson. Running through contact. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, the offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make the...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a...
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down marker.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And the Gators want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you, he can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snags it, and there's running room. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space.
Makes a catch. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to pass. It's Maeva. Unloads to the wideout. Fires left side. It's Smith. He's loose on the left. The tag. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be stopped on the return right at the 30-yard line and helps out this offense a few extra yards in field position. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Here's the pressure. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So
running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Maeva. Looking to the big tight end. What a grab with one hand.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you can tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled it in. Made it look easy with those big hands.
They're going to run it. Might have a chance. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw it. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He caught it.
Well, short completion, setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to... Makes the catch! And he will score! Touchdown, Miami! The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the 1st.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Jackson. He's going to lose yardage on the play. Steps out of bounds, and we're right at the 2-minute timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off. You're trying to throw the perfect spiral.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Wade. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Hurricanes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to throw, it's Maava. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sure hands, it's Dixon. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Lowers those pads. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Maava. Lets it go. Tosses it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the 1st half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The Gators will kick off first, and here we go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here's Sayin to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll give it on the counter. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Man, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times where you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball. And
guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Sayin. Going back to the well, another deep ball. A full dive to haul that one in. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off. And it came up good.
I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sayin. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an